Hello, it's Pebblecoon. I'm back with some more Marvel Champions custom content. Today I am showcasing Machine Man by Designhacker. This is brand new, recently posted in the Marvel Champions homebrew Discord. We're playing him for the first time. Now I put together a leadership deck. I'm kind of focusing on Iron Lad, Iron Man, and it does have a new card, Avengers Compound. Pretty straightforward. We do have Reboot for readying Machine Man because he is an android. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Before we talk about the elephant in the room, we're gonna go ahead and look at Claw real quick. So we are playing against Claw. We are gonna use Standard Zero. So Standard Zero is by Designhacker. It's just an alternate, standard difficulty modular. I think it is pretty solid. We're gonna use the recommended Masters of Evil modular, and we do have his obligation here, Machine Man's obligation. There is no Nemesis set yet for Machine Man, so if we get Shadows of the Past, or whatever the equivalent is for the Standard Zero, we're gonna reroll it. Okay, when you set up Machine Man, you grab the stuff out of the bag. You get these two items here, right? Here's how you set it up. It's very simple. You just move the board to wherever you want it to be. You lock it. You can hover over it and press L, or you can do toggles, lock. You put this on top. This is the titanium hull, and this is where you would put your loadout cards. And you can't stack your loadout cards like this. You have to separate them. And then you would click on calibrate, or cascade. So let's say cascade left. So now I have these two resources exposed, and I get piercing, range, and stalwart. And then if I want to grab the cards out, I click there, and I take them back. Now, okay, what are these cards, right? We got Protocol 1, 2, and 3. Basically, treat upside down content as blank. So just cut these cards in half. The bottom is what actually matters. But you can rotate these cards. So if I don't want the plus attack, I can instead get plus defense and stuff. Now, there's a lot of effects here, but once you break it down, it's actually it's not too complicated. If you do cascade down, you get the stat boosts of your choice, and you get the resource icons of your choice. If you cascade left, you still get the resource icons, but you now get some text. So you get +1 hand size. Earlier, this was piercing and ranged. So if you rotate it in such a way, you get +3 recovery. If you cascade down, you still get the stat boost. Okay. Cascade right is special because you need all three protocol cards, all three loadout cards, in order to actually get this ability, right? So I'll go ahead and show it, show like the rotations and stuff. So you get a response on the first card. And also, you have to put it in order. So protocol 1, 2, and 3 is how you have to orient it. So this is a response after you make a basic attack, or after you make a basic thwart. You get to remove 1 threat from the scheme, or deal 1 damage to an enemy. Then draw 1 card, or change your form. Now, that might sound really complicated, like, wow, I have to rotate my cards a lot. Well, there is only one way to rotate your cards. Sorry, two. One way is to do the action on Alter Ego. So you exhaust and then you rotate a tucked loadout card to its alternate side. Or when you initially attach a protocol to the titanium hull, you can choose to rotate it in your hand before you go and tuck it. Oh, I guess one more thing. If you have, let's say, 1 and 2, and you cascade left, the way that this is set up, it'll leave space for Protocol 3, but that is not in play, right? I do not get +1 attack in this configuration. It's only the left 2 zones that are exposed, or that are in play, right? So it would be the text box here, and then the resource, and then down here it would only be a resource and stat. I would not count the text box there. And then similarly on the right side as well, so I don't get the plus stat or anything like that. Okay, I think I explained everything. Let's get started. So the setup is find its loadout card and tuck it. We would do this after mulligan. So since it is after mulligan, we're going to put our loadout cards in there. We're going to put together our deck. We have 40. We shuffle. He has a standard 6 hand size and 5 hand size with a hit points of 9. And we're going to do the main scheme setup, which is basically discard until minion. Okay, we got the armored guard, toughness. Okay, so piercing in range would help to get rid of him. And we're gonna and we're gonna do our mulligan. And we're gonna do our mulligan. We drew into Iron Man first thing, but we really want Quinn Carrier, so we're not gonna be making use of these guys. I would like a double resource, but I don't think I will be going for it immediately. Loaded for bear is really good because this will just keep getting us HP when we keep upgrading our loadout cards. When we keep building up our loadout cards. Choose to search your deck for a loadout card and add to your hand, or shuffle each copy of your sequence in your discard pile into your deck. Okay, that's huge because that means we can immediately get 2 loadout cards, which I think we ought to do. So if I were to play like this, and I would play Helicarrier in hero form, okay, that's, we'll do that. I don't think we should mulligan just because this hand is actually pretty perfect in terms of like resource, like no resource waste. So also we do the setup right now, so let's set it up. What do we want? I mean, we're gonna get 2 of them anyway, so I'm thinking the hand size. We like hand size. This does mean we have to calibrate to the left, but that should be all right. Okay, so that was the setup. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the alter ego action here. So we're gonna search our deck for a loadout card. Let's go get the piercing one because that is actually relevant. Okay, so that's it. We're gonna go ahead and flip to hero form. We'll play Quinn Carrier. I guess we do have an extra resource here, but that's fine. We can recalibrate if we want. Actually, yes. Okay, so when we initially attack, we would actually want to tuck it down so that we have. Oh no, we don't, because then we don't get piercing. Okay. We'll calibrate to the left. So now we have piercing, piercing and ranged, and +1 hand size. So we're gonna attack for 2. Tough goes away. He gets 2 damage, and that's it. So we have an alter ego, Quinn Carrier. We're gonna draw 6 now, and then villain phase. So are we gonna take the hit? Probably. We drew into our 3rd protocol. All right, huge. When you use one of your basic powers, get +3, get an additional +2 to that power for this use for each resource you overpaid. Recalibrate. Whoa. Oh wait, an actual defensive event. Okay. When you are taking any damage, deal damage to the attacker instead if 1 or more energy resources are exposed. Place this card on top if you have 4 or greater defense ready. Machine Man. Man, that is a lot. I feel like it's not really a defense, right? Oh, deal that damage to the attacker instead. So it is a defense. For sure. Oh, it's a 3 cost. Okay, no wonder. It's not an attack, so it does get around guard. I might just use that just because I want to. I also kind of want to use overkill too. And technically, yes, I can use a protocol as a and yeah, here's a little text that says that you can rotate as you choose while in hand. So you can use these as resources. I feel like ideally you want to tuck them. Okay, if I were to, I guess I can use a Quint Carrier now. I'll use Quint Carrier, and then next turn, or next, in player phase, I'll maybe do overkill, I don't know. But when you would take any damage, deal damage to the attacker. If one or more energy resources are exposed, so there is one, place this card on top of your deck. And if you have 4 or greater defense, which we don't. So, okay. So how much damage would I take? I would take 2, so I deal 2 back. Once again, this gets around guard because it's on attack. And yeah, I would take 1 damage from the minion. We get another minion, okay. Yeah, I want to use overkill. So first off, I should tuck this. Okay, if I were to tuck it, well, okay, so once it's already calibrated left, I think I can only tuck it to the left. Because if I tuck it bottom, then it would be separated, and I believe you can't separate it. So right now we just get a stalwart. I could rotate it. I guess I should look at it. So if I do it the other way, I get +1 recovery. On the other sides, I would get plus attack, which is it's not bad. I do like plus attack. Right then, I tucked it. We are now going to attack. I'm going to attack this guy. So we have piercing. We're going to attack. I guess this is a bit of a waste, but I mean, we have guards that we just need to take care of. I'll try what I could resequence. If I resequence, I can take out 1 guy and the other guy would be on 2 or 1 HP, I mean. If I use this, I can get rid of 1 guy. I don't think it actually matters which card I play. It just matters like which card I would keep in my hand. Like, yeah. Okay. This is kind of a weird situation where I just don't, it doesn't actually matter which one I do, because, yeah. So if I were to do this, right, I do 2 damage, right? So he brought on 1, be ready, we attack again, he's dead. The other thing would just be a piercing attack with more damage, but that would also just get rid of him. And we can recalibrate, but we're not going to. We're going to draw ahead. We're going to go ahead and draw 5. So we have 6 hand size because of this. Get +1 threat on the main scheme. We get attacked. We do have that defense event again. And this is a triple resource now. So that is quite nice. Oh, right, because earlier I put this on top of my deck anyway. I mean, do we want to do it again, or do we actually want to like play these other cards? Because we do end up getting into a loop of playing this card every time, and then it's just like, is that worth it when I could like set up some other things? I think I'm not going to play it. And I'll just take the damage from this. So it's going to be 3 damage. And then 1 more damage from the armored guard. We're going to get an encounter card, which is a side scheme. We do need to start thwarting. So we're going to use this. We're going to spend a triple resource to play Death Cry. We're going to discard Endurance and use Quint Carrier to do Wonder Man. And then we have a ready. We're going to recalibrate, I think. Then I lose the hand size. If I calibrate down, I get plus stuff. +1 defense. In which case I may find it worth it. And I find it worth it to defend. Or maybe not. I think we are going to stay. Well, okay, what is calibrate right at the moment? After you make a basic attack, deal 1 damage and change your form. We can, I guess we'll use our action to recalibrate to the right. We're going to make a basic attack. So this would get rid of this guy. Deal 1 damage to the enemy. And then we get to change our form. I'm going to go ahead and use our alter ego thing here. Shuffle each copy of Resequence in your discard. So it is only 1, but we'll take it. We're going to go ahead and flip up, because we haven't used our once per turn flip yet. I'm going to use this to recalibrate. Was that worth it? I don't know. I don't really know if that was all worth it or not. Now for these two, I really don't know what to do here. I can't use Wonder Man for the attack. We do need some thwarting. I think I lacked some good thwarting allies in the deck. I also need to man, I need to rotate these. I need to rotate these such that I get plus thwart. So I would need to rotate 1 and 3. Okay, this is it's hard to operate when the only way to rotate it is exhausting my alter ego. But I guess that's on me for being greedy. Trying to go for attack. I don't know, we could technically just rush Claw. Like, because we have 2 main schemes. Let's do 3 damage. Screw it. We're gonna go ahead and draw 6 now, or yeah, 6, because I still have that +1 hand size. We drew into Iron Land, so that's gonna be huge. +1, he attacks. Maybe I should defend this time. No, I won't. I will gamble. Okay, barely. Barely survived. Exhaust each ally you control. It's not great. 2 encounter cards. We got Surge. Okay, Radioactive Man. Hunt down. Discard 2 from the top of the encounter deck where okay. And take indirect damage. Number of printed boost cards, discard this away. So 1. You're gonna take 1 indirect. We're gonna give it to Wonder Man, which is a show that I recently watched, and it's pretty good. I recommend it. Okay, we need to flip down. We need a lot of thwarting. Unfortunately, not a lot of character. Every character I have is a 1 thwart at the moment. We're gonna do Iron Lad. We do have Inspired. Inspired is good. We do have a Ready. I don't think I paid for the Inspired yet, so we're gonna do that. For each of the following resources exposed into the hull upgrade. Okay, so she's a 4 cost for a 2/2 4 HP with Retaliate theoretically. Right now she's a 4 she's a 1 thwart 3 attack with Retaliate. Okay. Can I do reboot? I can do reboot in alter ego. Oh, that's huge. Oh, that's really good. Okay, we're gonna flip down. Going to exhaust to rotate some stuff. For 1. Wait, shoot. I kind of want the recovery. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, this still works because I rotate. I leave that to the left. But protocol 3. I rotate protocol 3. So I exhaust it to rotate it. Then I do reboot. I guess I'll keep Monica Rimbaud. No, I don't really want her. I mean, she could be a really good thwarter. Like right now, she's a 2 thwart, which is what I need. I'll keep her. Yeah, I'll keep her. So ready and heal 1, and then we're gonna heal for 5. Also, we can do our alter ego action. So we'll just do resequence. Okay, that's really good. Is resequence a action as well? Is that a hero action? Oh, it's an action. Okay, that's really good. Iron Lad. I mean, that sucks because I can't use his actual ability. But he is. I can get rid of 1 guy. Let's get rid of 1 guy. Yeah. Okay. We draw 5. Do we still have the hand size? No, we don't. That actually was the one that I rotated. That is. It feels a little bad, but like that is in exchange for that one heal. It's fine. So he's gonna scheme. He's gonna scheme out. So this card cards Dominion. Oops. Tiger Shark. And then 2 scheme. And then encounter cards, okay, an extra one. Another Masters of Evil. Claw heals 4. Yeah. Alright, it's my turn. Ooh boy. Earth's Mightiest Hero is pretty nice. I think what we can do, we can kill off Deathcry, and then we'll put in probably Monica Rambeau. And then we can also resequence or put a either inspired or a reformed suit. Okay, first off, do we want to heal again or nah? We probably want to rotate. So let's rotate. This one, right? Because yeah, I'm noticing the resource corresponds to that stat. So if it's energy, it's defense. If it's fist, it's attack. If it's mental, it's thwart. So yeah, we're gonna rotate that one. We now have stalwart. I'm gonna flip up. We're gonna use Deathcry and do 3 damage. Oh jeez, that's so many minions. So many big minions. Why is Radioactive Man the only elite? I just noticed that. I just noticed that. This ability doesn't matter. This one is annoying. This one's especially annoying. I do still have piercing though, so honestly, Radioactive Man. Okay. Death cries out. We are going to play Monica. So 1, 2, 3. Also, I'm gonna use my recalibrate here to calibrate down. So when I am able to next, I guess I can ready myself with this. I kind of want to build my allies. So we're just gonna build our allies. Yeah, no, that's fine. I can then attach probably inspired. This is a matter of, do I want healing so I can keep the allies for longer, or do I want them to work harder now? And I do want them to work harder now. Monica Rambeau is a 3 thwart right now. If I attach inspired, that is a 4. And then if I use Iron Lad, it'd be a 6 thwart, which is too much actually, but I think probably Iron Lad's gonna be attacking. So it'd be 2, so that'd be 5 total. Yeah. And that kills off Radioactive Man. We'll do that. And Monica will do 4 thwart off of this one. This size scheme. Did I have a be certain? No, probably not. Because I just discarded it in hero form, so I wouldn't be able to use my alter ego support. I'm gonna draw 5 now because I don't have the size. That's fine. +1. He attacks. I don't have the plus defense or anything. If I play Vision, we can actually do the strategy that I was thinking about with Vision and Iron Lad. Although it would only be for 1 use because Iron Lad's about to die. But still, could be very worth it. if I defend, I won't be able to use my 3 thwart. But I think we're going to be fine with thwart, because Monica can just kind of carry the thwarting. I think I'll defend against one of the minions, is what I'll do. So we're going to take this hit. It's 1 damage. So good call. Then we're going to defend against Whirlwind, and then 3 damage from Tiger Shark. He will get a tough. He gets a tough. And I'm not ready to attack with piercing. Well, that's fine. We're going to go and get a encounter card. Masters of Evil. Discard until a Masters of Evil minion is discarded. There's my obligation. That's a Mortal Claw. So we whiffed. So that just stays like that. It's my turn. The idea is, first I have to, oh dang, I'm at ally limit. That's the problem. Okay, that is gonna change things. I'm gonna thwart for 1, so it's gonna be 3. Yeah, it's gonna be 4 thwart. Get rid of the acceleration. We could just use Iron Lad for the attack, so it would be 5. We can get rid of Whirlwind, maybe. 5 damage. I'm looking at our hands here, right? Deal 5 damage if 1 or more 50 resources. If you have 4 or greater attack ready. I need that thwart card because I currently have how much? Wait, I have 3 thwart. So I think the thwart card would have to have. Ah, shoot! All the rotations are off now. Yeah, there's only 2 plus thwarts. There's not like a 3rd one, so. Darn. I mean, I could still use vision. He can thwart. Yeah. I'm gonna do 5 damage. So that would kill Iron Lad. I'm gonna play vision now, and then I'll use his action. And I'm gonna choose, whoops. I'm gonna choose thwart. Well, darn. The sequencing is just not working right now, but I'm gonna thwart. Yeah. And I may have to start chump blocking here. Yeah. We draw 5. I could recalibrate beforehand, actually. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh wait, I don't have the +1 hand size set up right now. We're gonna keep it as it is then. Yeah, so it goes up by 2. He attacks. Shoot. Do we gamble or nah? Yeah, if you have 3 or more, yeah, I was correct about that. I mean, we have 3 allies, so we can defend with all of them if we really want to make sure we don't die. Honestly, I might just do that. Yeah, we need to make sure to stay alive. Starting with vision, it is 2 damage. So I could have survived that, but like barely, you know? And I would defend against Tiger Shark, and then I would defend against Whirlwind. So unfortunately, allies have been cleared. Exhaust each share to spend resources, I'll exhaust. And then we're gonna play the long game. So I can place this on top, and then I can also ready from this. So remove 4 threat. Crisis averted for now. We can do reboot, or I'll use Quinn Carrier for reboot. Well, okay, well, let me actually use my thing here. So I have 3 attack. Yeah, we should probably get rid of Whirlwind. And then we're gonna reboot. What if I calibrated? So against Star Wars, piercing and ranged. I mean, piercing, I'm not gonna use that right now. We'll play Avengers Compound. Reinforced suit is not gonna get any use right now. Probably should flip down heal, I think. It's gonna be a little weird though, because I mean, it's not worth it to rotate just to get +1 recovery when I could just recover, you know? So I'm gonna heal 4. We're gonna draw. Oh, before I do that, we use our alter ego. So 1, 2, 3. These get shuffled back in. Okay. We're gonna get rid of reinforced. Gonna draw 6. We are ready to go. Goes up by 2. The wars. We just lost because he forced for 4. And Tiger Shark, of course, is exactly enough for the main scheme to pop. Darn. Well, it would have been an attachment. We could have handled that. True solo. Machine Man is very interesting. It's a bit. He's definitely a flip hero, I think. Especially with how reboot and his research, what's it called? Resequence are just actions, so you can do them in alter ego. It's definitely a flip hero to get maximum usage. He is complicated in terms of like trying to get maximum efficiency. He's fun though. I do wonder maybe if I didn't go for leadership. Piercing and range is nice. So I was able to use the right calibration. So that was cool. Changing forms is nice. Yeah, I just find it hard to really maximize his efficiency here. But yeah, definitely a flip hero just so you can like access the rotation. Still, I only ever did 2 damage to Claw. I was way too slow. Yeah, I was way too slow. Minions and side schemes really slowed me down there. It was also just like the fact that I flipped down. Yeah, I think if I played, I think if I played protection, I do like a repurpose build. That would have been much better. And that way I also have some tech to work with. Also, maybe just like ready for a fight. Protection might be the best aspect, I think, for Machine Man. Ready for a fight, repurpose, force field generator, energy barrier. We also have more android allies that you could target with reboot. Although I don't know if you actually want to do that unless you Ultron them. But yeah, very solid. Very creative with this. Like, just looking at this is insane. But it works. Surprisingly, it works. It's functional. So yeah, I'd be interested in seeing how this looks printed out. I know like the board itself isn't needed. This is the automated like part of it. But you would print this out and you would, you know, tuck it like such. I think the most similar thing to like this is like that I've seen is like in Power Rangers deck building, you have like a Megazord board and you attach Megazords to it. There's probably plenty of other board games that like have this kind of board system and stuff. Anyway, that was fun. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later.